Hello and welcome to my nature.
Let's go out walking in sunshine, out into the day. We'll blaze a trail on the landscape, outly scan our way. Leave all your thoughts in the past tense.
I've asked a few nature lovers I know to share their favourite places, plants and animals with us. There's so much to discover, from your back garden to the beach. But beware, there will be creepy crawlies.
Across the burning rock at dusk, with a silence so still and so deafening.
So, first up we have Eli, who loves to wander in the woods. Let's take a look.
I love going on walks in the woods with my dog Shadow. I love all the crunchy leaves. There's so much green everywhere in the forest. This is wild garlic, but it's better in March, and then me and my mom will make pesto with it. I love the sound of the wind through the trees and all the birds chattering. Can you hear that? They're having a big conversation. Looks like it's from a crow. Sometimes I like moving big stones to see what's underneath. Lots of bugs live under stones like these. Look at them. They're woodlouse. Look at all of them. They're going to the supermarket. This tree looks like a slingshot. There are many different types of looking trees. One time I saw one that looked like a horse on the top. There's even mushrooms hiding in the green. That's a ginormous one. This is the mushroom. Whoa. Here's my favorite place to sit up. Look down there. Whoa. There's my little dog. He looks like a little ant from up here.
Next up to show us her favourite things in nature, it's Mia and her dog Bella down in Lahinch.
My favourite things in nature are animals, and my favourite place is the beach. And I've been teaching my dog Bella how to fetch a ball. And now I'll show you how to do it. Ready? Good girl! Good girl! I love playing chase with my dog Bella as well. So I'm going to run after her, and why I love this is because I have the whole beach and sometimes she just gets very giddy. Ready, Buzz? Ready, go! Go, go, go! Good girl! Bella's breed is a Cavershon and she's 4 years old. We got her on Mother's Day and she's just so lovable and adorable. We feed her twice a day and she's just such a lovely dog to have. She'd never bite and she'd always just give you kisses. And something I love about the beach is just all the lovely seashells. And I love the ones that have the butterfly wings. And here's one half of them. And I just love these so much because they're just, I don't know why, I just think they're so pretty. Horses are a really nice type of animal. They really make me happy when I'm around them. And I love Connemara's because they're just so lovely and they're really good at jumping. I love Shetlands because they're just so small and sometimes they can be really funny and cheeky. And the white Connemara reminds me of a horse I ride called Casey. They're really nice animals and I just love being around them. If you want to feed a horse or pony some grass, or feed them anything, you always would like to keep your hand flat. So when they take it from you, they don't bite your fingers.
are chickens galore in Chloe's nature. Let's see as they get ready to have something to eat.
This is most of our hens, and this one right there, that's the rooster, and he's very helpful sometimes. He's very protective about the hens, and he's always on the lookout for other animals, and he's a very good pet to have. I encourage people to get chickens. This chicken right here, this is our Bantam, and she's really small and she's really adorable, and sometimes she comes down to my room and she's always there for me. She's like my best friend, but yeah, she's really cuddly, adorable. And she's really nice colours on her. The grey and the black, it's all mixed together. It's really nice on her. And the rooster is mad about her. They're the best of friends. And this is their feeding time roughly about now. And this is just some of our hens. And all these brown hens are rescue hens. And that darker one right there is a Red Rhode Island. And they're very bossy, the Red Rhode Islands. But we've them all rescued. And before they came, they had no feathers and they'd never seen daylight before. So when they came here, they're outside and they've all grown their feather back, and it's like they were brand new chickens. So this is basically how some of it goes. And they usually fit over here, but we put them over here today. And we still have our little visitor here. He's really nice and friendly.
Growing up on a horse farm means that Aaron's got some really special nature right on his doorstep. Over to you, Aaron.
Look at those tiny little flowers. They're cool, aren't they? You know that wild garlic over there? It kind of looks like a stick man. I mean, if you see it a bit more closer, that's his head at the top. Those are his two arms, and those are his two legs. So nature is very good at making stuff that can look like us humans sometimes. Sometimes you see that prickly thing takes over everything and doesn't allow nature to grow. Other beautiful things, such as these flowers here, this tree that we've planted, and these really beautiful suckle plums. And if you can see that white horse, that's Cruinniú. And look how peaceful they are, just lying there, minding their own business, not messing with each other. Hello, Cruinniú. Yeah. Hello. Oh, yeah. Are you on to TV? And here is Ekia, Cruinniú's girlfriend. I mean, it is quite cool. I mean, you can see that the trees are there in a sort of domino sort of way. So, like, you know that domino game? Like, you'd mostly get it in, some of you might not know it, but it, like, if you push one thing down, you'd knock the rest out, basically. And another thing that's great for us and our electricity is wind. One of nature's greatest powers is the wind.
Next we get to visit Adam, exploring the fields near his home and getting to meet some curious animals.
So, I was going on my country walk when I found these cool cows. So the farmer in that house probably put those cows there so he had a place to put. These cows were only born, so they probably don't really have udders. Oh wait, I can actually see some udders growing. I'm just gonna go down and see if I can spot any udders. Oh, they're only little cows, which means they don't have udders yet. Huh. but they are cute. I don't know why we're looking at each other. It's kind of crazy. Look at that cow in front of all of them. His eyeballs, I just like looking at them. They're funny. You see this little ant hole? See the ants going into it? See them? Look at these ants. They're so, fast. There's a horse down at that field and it bit me. But that's okay because they're wild animals. So I have some grass. So can you see that one? He's heading over to my mom. See him? He's coming over right now. Watch him. Look, he's gonna eat the grass. He's gonna eat the grass. Eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it. Look at him. He's eating the grass. He's eating the grass. Look at him. He's eating it. Look at his nose. Look at his eyes. Look at him. Look, I'm gonna pet him. This is a beach bounty where people pick up nature from the beach, but these are not nature. That's rubbish killing the environment. The little curtains and the spade, but all of the rest of things are okay. The rocks, the seaweed, the sticks, even the googly eyes because they're stuck. See the googly eyes?
And now over to Alva, who has been hunting for insects in the woods.
So the first thing I spotted here was the spider. As you can see, there's his web, and I had to get the camera to focus for a second, but he's actually there. He's in the web. There's a lot of different types of leaves, and what we're gonna do when we go home, we're gonna paint one of these leaves, and then we're gonna print it down on a piece of paper. Then we have a leaf printed sheet of paper. And my favorite plant right here would be this one. Right here, this is a really sticky plant, and if you pick it, this is what it looks like. And if you pick it, it can stick to stuff. So like, look, stuck to my knee. I can keep walking with it on my knee, so it sticks to things. You also have a lot of woodlouse insects. They're everywhere. All the bark and the moss on the trees. As you can see, there's a few loose bits of bark. That's okay. It's good for the insects to hide underneath it. This is my favorite part of the river. It just has a beautiful scheme on it, and it's so the rocks make it feel so nice, and as you can see, the sun's reflection on it. I love that too. There is a bug that looks like some sort of a fish floating on the water, and it's like swimming. I love the sound of the crunching the leaves. You can see there's been a spider on this plant too, and if you're very lucky, up this bridge, you might see an otter. I personally haven't seen an otter before. Well, here anyway. I think it's just amazing how much nature can be found in just a forest, in just a little forest.
Over with Shodine, we get a great tour of her brilliant garden. Let's take a look.
My favourite place in nature is the back garden because it has loads of wildlife, and every day I see loads of plants there, and they're growing every single day. We have fed the chickens just right here. The other chickens over here are looking to get out. They're going everywhere. I think I know how to get them out. You have your pasta here. You hover it over here, and then they come. Come on, over here. She just jumped. The red chicken over here, she always runs as fast as she can whenever she finds us, because she thinks that we have food. Whenever we get out, she always starts to go over and say, "Where's my food?" So I'm gonna check for eggs here. Okay, we got 2 eggs. The dark one is the brown one, and the light one is the black one. This is the tree with the rope ladder. Another climbing tree. This is a dangerous climbing tree. This is a climbing tree. I was up there. And then I accidentally stepped on a branch that wasn't fully grown. It snapped. Then I fell down here. Got a bruise on my bottom. No, actually there. I fell down there. I got a bruise on my bottom. And after a few days, it started looking like a smiley face. This is the potting bench. This is where my mum pots and repots things. Here, this is something that she potted. She didn't put the name tag. Oh, actually, she did put the name tag in. It's hollyhock. All these nasturtiums that Mom found in the spud bed. I'll show you the spud bed in a minute. And the carrot bed where we found 2 nasturtiums. These are Mom's spuds. My Mom's and Dad's spuds. And my Mom planted spuds that we got from our compost. There was an avocado in there, but she accidentally put it in here with the spuds. She planted them down very deep. I don't think they're gonna grow. This is a poached eggplant that Mom planted in a week ago, and it has beautiful flowers. This is our seedling house. Don't you see that there is lovely seedlings? They don't need to be repotted, I don't think, yet. But I think they should be, because it doesn't matter if the root isn't under there. It's just we gotta repot them.
So there you have it. Thanks to our talented filmmakers, Adam, Alva, Aaron, Chloe, Eli, Mia and Shodine. There's a lot to explore from your garden to the beach. So why don't you head out for a ramble and see what you can find in your nature?
Let's go out walking in sunshine.